May 2022, we're going to be going to Tuscany.
Yes, May 22, we're going to be going to Tuscany, to Arezzo, to stay at a really, really unique, beautiful winery.
Tenuta Palazzo.
Which is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's been renovated, but it's originally, I believe, as the whole area from the Etruscan, it was an Etruscan village, wasn't it?
That's right. Well, as you know, I've been there a few times now, and it really is stunning. You go up a very, very long driveway with all the vineyards either side, and yes, arrive at what was, I think it's a 12th century village with a little chapel in there, and basically all the workers' cottages have been converted into apartments for us to stay in.
Fantastic. I'm really excited about that. It sounds like the quintessential Italian experience, coupled with, as we know, Italy's great at wines. So tell us something about the wines.
Well, the wines, some of you may have already tasted some of the wines from this particular winery. We've been doing various tastings with Lorenzo and Isabella. Isabella's family own the winery. Her father, Primo, and her brother work in the fields, and they bring in the grapes. And we'll see some of that. We'll see some of the production of the wine while we're there, as well as tasting some of it. So they focus in on Chianti mainly, and so they grow a lot of the Chianti product. But they have a couple of other wine varieties as well, some whites and some reds. So we'll do some wine tasting, and then I think you've organised a dinner for us as well.
Yeah, we'll have a celebratory dinner on the final night, which will be 3 courses with wine, obviously. And also, I'm very excited that we're going to be taking a tour with a local guide into Arezzo. So Tenuta il Palazzo is very near to Arezzo, which is, if you didn't know, an absolutely beautiful town in Tuscany. But what I like about Arezzo is that it's just slightly off the beaten track.
Yes.
So it's not really where people would say, I'm going to Arezzo, in the same way as a lot of people want to go to Florence. And Florence, I got married in Florence, absolutely amazing place. But it is very touristy, yes, and it is basically an open-air museum. Just moving a little bit south to Arezzo,
slightly east of Pisa.
Yeah, it's about an hour east of Pisa. It's a very different atmosphere because it's just not as crowded.
It's a hilltop town, built on a bit of a slope, where they do quite a lot of jousting, which is the local pastime.
And I also heard they have lots of antique shops.
They do.
And lots of jewellery shops, and I think their economy is built on a lot of jewellery and gold.
It's been the film set for a number of films.
Yes, I read that, but actually it was the main piazza was where La Vita è Bella, Life is Beautiful, was set, and that is my #1 favourite film of all time. It's
very sad,
incredible
but it's
film.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about that.
So we get a chance to have a look around Arezzo while we're there.
Yes, and we're actually going to be doing a tour of the frescoes. It has some famous frescoes, which I believe that you've seen.
Yes, in the cathedral, yeah.
So we'll be going into the cathedral to see the famous frescoes and doing a little tour around. And also we're going to be visiting the shoe factory, which I believe that you've already purchased a pair of shoes from.
Several. In fact, I'm wearing one today. Yes, we're going to go and see Bruno, who is a local cobbler. Very small, little, very rustic, artisanal cobbler, but oh my goodness, does he make the most wonderful shoes.
Wow.
So we're going to take the route there as well.
So you could come home with not only fantastic experience of tasting wine, but a pair of original Italian leather shoes that are handmade, which is pretty cool.
And some olive oil from the olive trees that you have walked through.
Yeah, so it's going to be a really fantastic trip.
I can't wait.
And it's going to be sort of the best of Italy, I think.
Can't wait. So I'm really looking forward to that a lot for next May.
Yeah, absolutely. Ciao.